have treated me the way I wanted to be treated, I didn't want. That's just the honest truth, right? And if more people would just be honest about the fact that they have met good people, they have met solid people who would have been great partners in a relationship, but for whatever reason, it was just something about that person you just couldn't get with, and that's the reason why you didn't move forward. Most of us have met good people. That's what y'all really need to start talking more about online instead of who don't do what and what you can't get. You've met good people. Stop it. All right? And if you haven't, it's definitely something wrong with you. It's definitely something wrong with you. You are the problem if you've never met a good man. You've never met a good woman. You just didn't want them. You just didn't want them. Just keep it a buck. You just didn't want them. And for whatever reason it was that you didn't want them is your business, but you didn't want them, but you did meet them. You did. Stop it. Right? Like, I never get jealous when I see women get online and show the stuff that they man doing for them, because I look at said man and I know if I was put in the position for said man, I wouldn't have wanted him. I wouldn't have wanted him. So it's no way for me to be jealous of what he's doing when I know that I would have passed on him. I would have passed on him. And that's just the truth. Most of the time, the people who gonna treat you right, you just don't be wanting them. And I don't know what it is to that, but that's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm not exempt from it. I'm sure some men who done met me and they was like, dang, she's such a dope girl, da 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 da. But if for whatever reason they didn't like me, it is what it is. That's life. But we gotta stop sitting up here and acting like you never met good people. All right, you never met a good man, never met a good one. Yeah, you did. You just didn't want them.
Why this bot made this video. Her claim is, is she supposed to be like a cautionary tale for women. She's a grifter. She'll say some things about men and then go back and then, and advocate for men, and then the women to push back, and then she'll say some things so the women won't leave her support. That's why I don't like her. It's just not honest. A lot of times it's pandering it's pandering commentary. That's what it is. She ain't no straight shooter, bro. She a fucking panderer. But she said, she claimed to be, well, I'm gonna be single forever. I'm not gonna find the right one. And that's black women. They'd rather be picky. They'd rather be picky than get with a good dude. And I'm gonna tell you why they pass up on these good dudes. See, she ain't tell the entire truth. And it ain't got nothing to do with attraction either. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why a lot of these women right now would be like, they're 100% happy with like her being single and alone. It's a nigga coming over there dropping dick in her all the time. Probably somebody husband, probably somebody boyfriend or something like that. One of her gay male homies or something like that. Or she might be on the backdooria side of the game. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. I just updated it, right? So that's what they don't be telling y'all. Y'all think they be sitting here miserable, celibate. No, they really, a lot of them really they hate men. They rather sleep with females, scared to come out the closet and keep it a bean, or they don't want to be on the men's program. They just want the sex, and that's all they want. These women be wanting to run their program the way they want to run their program, and guess what? They end up by themselves. Y'all not built to run nothing. Y'all not built to lead nothing for an extended amount of time. But when she get in here, she talk about, oh yeah, the good men, and I met some good men. We all met good men, and let's be honest, and why y'all didn't want them? You know why they didn't want them? It ain't the fact that the bad men are more attractive. The bad man has sex with them better. It's just when you get with somebody that's good with good intentions, and y'all claim to want relationships, and I'm gonna dig in that in a minute. Y'all claim to want to be married. On the whole thing about it is, it makes you be a better bitch, and they don't want to be better. That's the number one problem. They could put all this shit on a man. We know a lot of us know good solid dudes, right? We know good solid dudes. But the thing about it is, whether he give her everything she want, he can be attractive, he get everything she want, it's still not enough. They still gonna complain. You can pay 100% of the bills, they still gonna say that's not enough. Cool. The problem is when they get with a good dude that's disciplined, all the things they describe that make the good dude, that mean they gotta be disciplined. That mean they gotta follow his lead. They gotta be, it's a mirror to their face. They don't want to be good. That's the problem with it. They don't, no matter how good they look, how good the message, they don't want to be good. They don't want to be good. They be wanting to be with the wrong person, a Pookie, a Brad, a terrible dude. They be wanting to be with the wrong because they want to be wrong. They want to do evil. They don't want to be good. They both want to go out and cheat and do what they want to do. You know, that's why I say they match energy. They want to be able to be disrespectful to the guy, him disrespect. That's what they want. They want dysfunction. They want dysfunction. And when they get tired of going through dysfunction, going through abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, going through the roller coaster, and they get tired of it, they just don't want to be alone. But they ain't never alone. It's some dude coming in there, dropping dick off and keeping them moving. Ain't got to worry about getting her pregnant. Ain't got to worry about none of that. Women like her are God built them to be side bitches. God built them to be prostitutes. If some nigga knocking her or woman knocking her fucking screws loose outside her vagina box, knocking them fucking screws loose and ain't doing nothing. Don't think she laying up in TikTok, she laying up giving all these videos and then ain't nobody knocking her socks off. Come on now. She like, yeah, I just never find no. Yeah, of course. Hard-headed, bitter, wore out. Yeah, that's good guys that I seen. I just don't want them for whatever reason. Okay, bitch, expand on why you didn't want them. Expand on why you didn't want them. Remember, she used to be a fat bitch. Expand on why you didn't want them. Because if it's a simple answer, of, oh, they wasn't attractive. Be honest. It wasn't that. That mirror makes them have to be better. And you got to understand, most women don't want to be disciplined. Most women don't want to get with guys who don't smoke, who don't drink, who smart with their finances, especially when it comes to black men. Really, a lot of the women want to come into your life to destroy. They want to destroy you. You start messing with a woman, it's just every time since you've been fucking with this bitch, your life been going down the drain. That's a lot of bitches' MO. So when they get with the fun and the bad guy, it ain't just the thrill that get them wet, bro. It's the fact that I don't have to follow this man lead. Women hate that. That's why they get kicked out the house by single mothers all the time. This is why they get kicked out by single mothers all the time. They don't want to follow nobody rules. And if they follow you forced to follow their rules, you pretty much got to pay them like you an employer. Even at work, they don't follow the rules. Remember, it was a woman going viral last year because they said she was dressing too casual. She needed to dress business wise and put on some heels. And she was complaining about that when women losing their job in corporate America. She complained about they always want to rebel. They feel like they're above correction. And when you with a man, he gonna tell you the truth. They be like, oh, I want the truth and I want him to be honest. They don't want honesty. They don't want the truth. They don't want you to help elevate them to a better level. Okay, babe, you got this. Let me show you how to save this money, where to invest this money. Yeah, we're gonna say this and do this, that. They don't want to do that, bruh. They want to cut corners and some imaginary superhero Negro to come in and save them. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. For the mid-looking women, the regular-looking women, the above-average-looking, it ain't happening, bruh. Not with your attitude. Act like you look. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes, they'll take a trophy chick and, and they get tired of them too and give them the motherfucking red bottom boot. Bow, get up out of here. The fact of the matter is, she gave a vague reason why she didn't like those good men. I'm going to give you the real reason. She didn't want to be a better bitch. She didn't want to get on that program. They know when they get behind a dude, everything that they wanted, the majority they wanted, they got to be better. This dude getting up working out. This dude saving his money. This dude being careful. This dude don't smoke, don't drink, can't get up a 0.5, a quarter ounce off of him. This dude living like a monk. That's just the fact of the nature of it. That's the fact. They don't want to follow the right lead. That's why their whole thing is niggas ain't shit, man or bad, because they follow the league of drug dealers. They follow the lead of homeless homosexuals. They follow the lead of bums. Easily. They don't want to be better, bro. They don't. I'm gonna say it again. They don't want to be better people. When you get with somebody and they doing stuff the right way, the legal way, the correct way, a lot of women shy away from that, bro. They don't want nothing to do with it. They all want to cut corners. They all want to carry before they marry. They all want to smoke hookah. They all want to travel. They all want to go into debt. They all want these extravagant dinners. They don't want to put the work in and build it brick by brick in the beginning and then be able to do that whenever you want to do that down the line. They don't want to build with a man and have a man in the house and y'all build together and build a beautiful family and discipline. No. The minute there's some friction, the minute the road get bumpy and rocky, they all want to exit plan. The minute it get rough for most of these women, they want to leave. But not knowing when the road get bumpy and it get rough, that's what build relationships. Whether it's platonic, whether it's your brother, whether it's your sister, whether it's your friend. All the times that y'all went through some turmoil or y'all went through a scary moment, y'all made it out, that made the bond stronger. So when they go through these marriages and these relationships and they break up and the kid is still an infant and they didn't want to go through those rocky times, that a woman is a coward. Even more so now ever, they ain't strong. A woman ain't meant to be strong. Every time the going get tough and you got to figure it out, instead of them helping and support you, most women gonna jump off the ride. And then when you make it through, they want to get back on. Ain't no getting back on. Yo Gotti say that song, Baby Mama Tripping, want a second chance. Hell, no, ain't no second chances. You left me to figure it out by myself and kick me while I was down. I made it. Like, bitch, I'm gonna always forever go hard on you, mother of my child or not. And unfortunately, this is another good video topic. It's crazy about how many dudes get a mother of their child grace and she a shitty ass bitch. You know, I'm gonna talk about that video Average Man Unplugged did when he talked about when he talked about the women justifying not having a man in the house. I'm gonna talk about that, but I hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace.